Good morning, it's Yvonne here from the Aussie Goddess. I wanted to do something different for you today because I have been a little bit busy and haven't had a chance to do readings. And people have been asking me for love readings, and I thought, well, what I'll do is I'll do you a nice little love reading here. And we're going to call this one, and I'm going to try and do a few different ones over the next few days. And I want to do this one for people who are wanting to know if someone comes back, because I know a lot of people put up, I don't want him back, he was horrible, but I know there's a lot of people who want to see people come back into their lives again. So I have decided to do a return reading for people. I have 3 decks here. So the first deck here has a star earring on it. The second deck has clear quartz, which is my favourite piece of clear quartz. And the third reading here has my butterfly off my Aussie Goddess sign on it, which I need to stick back on. But because I'm in someone else's house and I'm a bit short of resources at the moment, I'm doing with what I know best. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to write the times of the readings in and we'll make a start. So I'll give you a couple of minutes to choose which pile you want to have your reading from, whether that be the star earring, the clear quartz or the butterfly. Okay, so we're going with pile 1 first. So I'll put pile 2 and pile 3 aside, and we're going to read from the star earring. Alrighty, we'll leave those till last. Okay, so the question is here, will my past love return? Ooh, cards are lively, people. Will my past love return? We have a brand new start here with the full card jumping out. So that looks nice, but it could mean a start you're doing on your own as well. Oh, boy. All right, let's have a look. So you could be very single at the moment. It could be that you are quite happy where you are. You feel very self-sufficient. You may have moved away from the energy of being with someone else. You may have started dating again, but you're certainly looking single, ready to mingle. Yep, you've moved away from past troubles here. So you've left things behind. And you've taken some lessons with you. It hasn't all been unworthwhile. You can thank your person that you were with because you have been able to take these lessons forward here. There is the Lover's card here, so there does appear to be some sort of choice coming up in love here. We do have the Star card here, so we're talking about your destiny, and you're possibly working with an earth sign, although this can be your sign as well. So that earth sign there is can represent the other person, or it can represent your person. Okay, let's have a look at what's going on. So we have the Queen of Wands coming in first. So it could be that this is your energy at the moment, being you're feeling so passionate and driven. Perhaps you've taken a little while to get over someone, but you're ready to move forward here now. Feeling very sort of sexy, passionate, intuition on point, ready to go here. We do have the Wish card sitting here. So I'm not sure here if you're wishing for someone to come back or whether you're wishing to have someone new in your life, but whatever it is, the universe is saying we're waiting to manifest this for you. Okay, and here comes an offer, and again from an earth sign. So I think you're strongly dealing with an earth sign here, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. This earth sign is coming in very, very slowly indeed. Now, you must remember that although we say earth sign as in sign, sometimes it can be the earth sign, sometimes it can be the energy of the person. So you may be waiting for someone who's been thinking very strategically about how to move back in. They have been trying to work out how to get their self in order, whether that's finances, resources, but we do have the Sun coming out again. So it could also be a fire sign you're dealing with here, because this is the card of Leo, and we do have the Leo Sagittarius card here as well. but I'll give it a good going over. Now, this person may have left you for someone else. There may have been a third party here, but it could have also meant that someone else was involved in another situation that was hard for them to break out of. Sometimes this can be, you know, somebody being financially committed to a role, being long distance, bound by culture, some of those things that stop someone from committing to you. We do have the Ace of Pentacles coming in. So this reading's looking very nice for someone returning if you pick this particular pile. Okay, Eight of Pentacles coming out here. So there was a moving away from emotion. You may have been the one that moved away here. You may have been the one who had to break free because of this third party thing. You may have done the walking away. It didn't mean you didn't love this person. You didn't want a new start with them, but you had to be the one to go. Okay, Knight of Wands coming in here. So you could have had a bit of a fling with this person. It's possible there could have been some passion. Your connection may have been very strong, but because they were in another situation, you've either moved away from them. It doesn't mean you didn't have a physical attraction. It doesn't mean that you possibly had a one-night stand or a very short affair with this person. But then you walked away, I think, because they were stuck in this other situation. Okay, we now have the Queen of Pentacles coming out. So that's very interesting. I feel that, yeah, and then we have the Death card. So this relationship here cannot move forward until both people have undergone a transformation. The reason this person is coming back and is moving back very, very slowly is because they have something to offer you here, and they do want to make something more serious with you. They do want to offer you something long and more permanent. There is a great deal of happiness here, but this is something that's going to take time here. This person's in a transformation, or you are in a transformation here. I feel that you feel like you're in a really good place at the moment, so maybe it's the other person who's going through a transformation. You moved away from a situation because you had to make the choice. Although you felt they were your destiny, they were your person, could have been an earth sign, and you're coming up as the Queen here, which says to me there's a very good chance here that you were dealing with an earth or a fire sign. But I feel here that it's them possibly going through this transformation. I feel that there was some sort of physical attraction. You may have even acted on that, but the relationship was not right to go ahead at that time. This could be between 1 and 3 years ago. So it's something that happened quite a long time ago. But definitely feeling that it will come back together again, but not until the other person has done the work they were meant to do. So let's just have a look at these cards I picked out. I have the cards of Gemini and Capricorn coming out here. So because you have such an earth presence in this reading, it could be a Capricorn you're dealing with. You could be a Gemini, but certainly those two signs were the ones I picked to come out. And the card I've picked out was a change in the wind. So this is about moving in a different direction. So if you picked pile 1, which had the star earring on it, I would say to you, yes, this person is your wish come true. Yes, they will come back into your life. But I want to say to you, it could be quite a period of time because it depends on the amount of work this person's putting in. Because I feel at the moment with this Knight of Pentacles that they are moving very slowly. I feel they're very passionate about you. I think they know you are the person they're supposed to be with. They could have walked away from another situation, but they're not ready to reconcile yet with the Death card here. Still right in the throes of transformation here. So it could be possibly another 6 to 12 months before this person returns. So that's the star earring one. Okay, moving on to the second deck. And the second deck was the clear quartz, and we're now at 9:25. Okay, let's see what's happening with this pile. I'll leave them aside until we've finished. Okay, using the Cosmic Tarot for this one. Will my ex or my ex-love return to me? If one of the readings doesn't resonate, you can check out the other readings. You're not restricted to just one. Sometimes our intuition may not be on point, so please use your intuition to work that out. Okay, so we have a Prince of Cups coming out here. Now, the Prince of Cups represents the water sign. So you could be dealing, or you could have dealt with a water sign here. Now, the water sign person has something to offer you here, but it's not... They want to offer you love, but they're unable to do it at the moment because they're stuck in some sort of situation here. Again, with the Nine of Pentacles for you, so I'm speaking to someone who's perhaps single at the moment. Someone who wants to make an offer but is unable to make this offer. We do have the Six of Cups here and the Devil. Okay, so, and the Lovers. Wow, you have someone here who's in a karmic relationship at the moment. They're in another situation where they're unable to get away. Let's get some more information though. They've really stuck here. Very stuck. Okay, so I have the Princess of Pentacles here. So there may have been an offer made in the past. It may not have been a big offer, but it may have been a declaration of feelings here. So you could have fallen for someone here who was actually married. I feel that you made some sort of small offer, but it wasn't reciprocated. Yeah, Two of Pentacles. So you've got someone here who had the choice of moving with you or moving into another situation. They could have already been in another situation. We do have the Tower card coming out here, so this is very interesting. Let's make some room. Okay. You really stirred up this person's life. You could be dealing with someone who's a magician or a master manifester. This situation here is different, very different to situation one. This person is unable to move away from something, but I don't think that the intention was for them to move away. I feel that there were lessons here that you had to learn, and I feel that this person here was a person who gave you an opportunity to break down a lot of your old beliefs here, because you're now manifesting the life you want. Okay, so yeah, so you're walking in your truth here. Ace of Swords. We do have the Death card, so a lot of transformation in these readings here. But this is your transformation. Seven of Cups, something you were confused by. I do think that this person had a lot of love for you. I do think that they would have liked to have been invested in you. Could have been dealing with a fire sign for this reading. Oh, look at this. You could be dealing with a twin flame here, but they are so not ready to come forward. Could also be a Leo here with the Sun. Very different here. Okay. So I feel like you met this person. You may not have known they were married to start with. It could have been that you met them, things really took off. There was a very powerful relationship here. And then I think there was either them coming forward and telling you they were married, or them coming forward and saying they couldn't be with you because of another situation they were in. And there is this strong sense here that they would not leave the situation they're in. So they made that quite clear. So if you went ahead with this relationship or you fell in love with this person, it was very clear to you at the beginning that they would not leave the situation they were in. Now, what I see here is a complete transformation for you this time. This is about you breaking down some of your beliefs about things. I think this relationship really stripped you right back to who you were meant to be, and you're rebuilding your life now. I do think this person was a soulmate, or a very strong soulmate twin flame energy. I feel that they were there to teach you about yourself. They were there to help you move forward. And I feel like because of that now you've found your own truth. And there's a great deal of happiness for you here. So I think you will move on to someone new. I don't think you are meant to stay with this person. I think the offer was there, but I don't think that this person is prepared to move away from the situation they're in. I do think that you're very happy single. You seem to be very passionate. I think you still have a great deal of love for this person from the past, but it may have helped you to get past your ego and see who you truly are. The choice to be with this person or to stop loving this person or move on or choose someone new is evident as well. So I think in this particular scenario, the likelihood of the two of you getting back together, certainly in this reading, is not strong. I feel that this person was here to help you manifest the life you want by being able to break things down. So this person could have been narcissistic, they could have had a very codependent energy, they could have had a very strong addiction to drinking, drugs, they could have been unable to move away from the situation they were in because they are tired. They could have children in this situation that they don't want to leave behind. So if you picked pile number 2, I think it's very unlikely that will go forward. I do think you're dealing with either an Aries or a Scorpio here. Scorpio energy in this reading is quite evident anyway, but Aries came out with this reading as well. And the card that you got from the Oracle was Go the Distance. So this is about just doing what you need to do to further yourself here. This is about you now persevering with your own energy. You have learned a lot from this situation. It's about taking that energy with you and understanding that this was there for a purpose, and it was there to help you really understand who you are. I don't think that this relationship was meant to go any further. I think it was really to unravel you, to get you to stand in your truth, to really see yourself in your own true beauty with this Empress Queen of Wands energy here. Whether you're male or female, I think that the energy here is certainly about waking you up from your slumber. So number 2 pile, I don't think it will go any further. At this stage, it looks to me like the happiness and the transformation is within yourself. Okay. Pile number 3, which is the butterfly pile, and it is 17, 19. Okay, let's see what's happening in this pile. We'll read those cards later, and we're going to use the Shadowscapes deck here for your reading. And this is, will my ex come back? Am I reconciling with my ex? Will my ex come back into my life? Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups coming up first. So the 7 of Cups sort of talks about illusion, delusion, and confusion. So something in this situation here either confused you, or you read a lot more into this situation than was actually meant to be. So maybe you are somehow hanging on to something here that perhaps you are seeing in a very different way to the other person. I do have the Devil card coming out here, which came out in the last reading as well. The Devil card can talk about addictions, obsessions, clinging to things, being bonded to things. Could be that you are bonded or clinging to something that perhaps, we do have the Empress behind that too. Actually, that poses a very different energy. 8 of Pentacles here. And the Hanged Man. Okay, in this 6 of Cups here, past energy again. So we've had that a couple of times. Wheel of Fortune. Okay, very different energy here. Ace of Pentacles. I feel very, very strongly before I even start this reading that you had some sort of encounter with someone that brought forward a great deal of emotion for you. You felt very, very heavily for this person. I feel like the other person did too, but there seems to have been a drawing away here, even though you both knew you were meant for each other. Let's get some more information. Okay, so I have the King of Pentacles coming out here. So you could be dealing with someone who's an earth sign. You could be an earth sign yourself. Okay. I have the 10 of Cups here. So I really feel very strongly that this is very destined, this one. Okay, Ace of Cups. Yeah, there is love here. There is true love here. Okay, Seven of Wands. But there seems to have been some sort of conflict, standing one's ground here. Okay, and we have the Judgment, which of course is the card of returning. Someone is definitely returning on this reading. Definitely. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. So we have the Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups in this reading. Two of Pentacles. Someone's making the decision right now as we speak. Five of Wands. A lot of conflict here. I think this person is trying to make up their mind whether they want to move on this or not at this stage, despite the fact, yeah, Nine of Swords, a lot of anxiety and tension around this. And we do have the Knight of Pentacles at the end, so there will be an offer. So if you pick pile C, yes, your person is going to return. I feel like you both fell very, very heavily with this relationship. I think you both saw each other as being the one you wanted to spend your life with. But I do think something has pulled you apart here. The Eight of Pentacles means that someone perhaps was a bit involved in their own work. They were a bit threatened by this whole relationship, so they may have gone back into their shell a bit because they've gone into the Hanged Man. Could have raised some issues from the past with them. They do want a new start with you, but they're stuck in the past a little bit here. So they're a bit afraid to come forward. So with this reading, I'm thinking you've got someone here who has either been a player in the past or has very strong attachment or abandonment issues. I see someone here who sees the potential of this relationship and they do want another start with you. They do want another go with you. But at the moment they're going through a period of time trying to work out whether they want to move forward or not. There's a lot of anxiety here. So you may have dated for a little while. You may have wanted something more. You may have asked for something more. And I think this person pretty much freaked out and ran the other direction. You may have been come across too needy. Maybe they weren't quite ready for love. Maybe they too had come out of something previous to that and felt a little bit restricted, or maybe felt that they wanted to play around a little bit before they made a decision. There is true love here. This person definitely wants a brand new start. We've got the Ace of Cups, the Ace of Wands here. We have the Judgment card. I think that at the moment that there is a lot of conflict here on what to do, and I do think they're balancing out and trying to pick up which way to go here. There's a very strong feeling here that they are trying to balance out what they want in their life. I do want to say to you that this person will come forward because we do have the Knight of Pentacles here. I don't think it's I don't think they're going to be coming forward quickly because we have a Knight that moves very slowly. But I do think that this person will definitely return and will definitely have love and a long-term offer for you. If you are dealing with a Virgo or a Cancer here, then this is your reading. But they are definitely returning without any doubt. Okay, and you have a Come to the Edge. So the Come to the Edge is the Fool card. So this is about taking a chance, taking a leap of faith. I think this person is ready to do that now. I can't tell you how long it would be, but they're definitely on their way back, very, very slowly, but they're on their back towards you. On their way back towards you. A lot of love, a lot of intention here in this reading, but also a lot of healing that needed to be done. I think this person felt that they wanted time out before they made a decision. They may have had a lot of conflict and a lot of stuff in their life they had to sort through, but they're on their way back. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great week, everyone.